Well. We're back. It's me. It's this Nico you remember. This is how I've always sounded. What's going on, people of the internet? Where's the camera that gets me in my face? Hey, I look insane right now. I wasn't. Oh my god. I didn't realize I looked this insane. I took off my hat. I swear to God, I'm not like yeah, I look very disheveled. Sorry. I was wearing a hat. That surprised me, and I'm me. All right. Yeah. So it's been a. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna sing the song. It's been a while. Um. Yeah. So. Eh. Where have I been? I've been here. Yeah. Life's been. What it's been. Who said it? Is it John Lennon? Is it life? Life's what's life? Oh God, this is a terrible return. It's not old. Okay, no, my. Do you know why I wear these? Okay, so for the podcast, I wear. They're really far away. I wear these giant fucking cans, right? But what you don't see on the podcast is how I just. These are like brand. I got these this year because when I put the cans on, they I sweat like a pig, man. Like I do, and um, I'm not exaggerating. I have some like anxiety medication that I take, and I'm not even sure what it does, um, other than make me sweatier and like stinkier when I sweat, which don't recommend it. Um, but yeah, I mean I do recommend it if you need it. But anyways, I came back. There was something that was on my mind, and well, no, I just I've been meaning to get back into streaming. Life is what happens when you're making plans. That who said that? Is that John Lennon? I heard it in a Piebald song when I was 15, but Piebald is like a punk band from like get back into it. Yeah, get back. I don't know what that means. I don't know why you're putting quotes around into, but yeah. So let's just get right to it because I have it all set up for you. I've had some things on my mind lately. Um, you know, the world's wild, and I can't help but think, what is my favorite fruit? Right? I've been thinking about fruit lately. Been eating fruit, well, when I can, and I just there's a lot of fruit I like, and there's a lot of fruit I don't like, and I figured it's finally time we put the fruit.
Behold,
Jesus
the following.
fucking Christ! I forgot. Thank you, experiment, Alphin, experimental fan. Sorry, your name is like in half things. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I take back what I said. No promos. Thank you, Hamish. Never mind. Get out of here, Experiment Dolphin. Favorite chatter. Also, shout out to Carve Kutta, who apparently followed me 11 days ago after me not streaming for a month and a half. You must have liked my. I don't know. Would you watch a VOD? Anyways, cool. Thanks. Um, yeah, I appreciate the follow. That you're probably gonna immediately unfollow me because I'm not gonna pay you for stuff. Look, man, if you're like an artist or something doing UI stuff, I'll come to you. Believe me, I have a stupid pixel art program. I have this like Japanese knockoff of Photoshop. I forgot what it's called. Um, I'm good. I make crap myself. I like that my stuff looks the way it does, and I like the whole vibe of it. That being
Whoa, new subscriber.
fucking hell, thank you. Um, I wonder if we'll ever get to a point when those voiceovers I did don't scare the bejesus out of me. But I digress. Let's get back to the fruit. That's what matters. Quit talking, get to the fruit. Yeah, I am scared. Well, so I'm allergic to some of these. Actually, I think.
Behold, it is the following.
You fucker. I think that's like the 10th time Hamish has unfollowed me and then followed me again. Let's see here. Wow, look at this guy. He's a founder. So yeah, a lot of these. Now that I'm looking at these, some of these I've never even fucking heard of. What's a rambutan? Anyways, Yeah, so some of these will kill me. At least one of these would kill me if I ate it. What I see. Let's just hop right into it. Let's get to... Also, yeah, apologies for the Victoria's Secret ads on the side. I'm not sure why those are there. I have a thing in place which does things to ads, but you know, it's still there, so just pay no attention. Hey, where's that guy offering me UI services? Make me some borders. I'm joking. Get away. Anyways, let's start right off. Green... Oh, let's talk about the tiers first. S tier. This is the greatest... The best of the best. Right? And that fuck out. Well, it still says they're my followers. That's... Hey. Win-win. A tier. This is actually kind of odd. How do you... I feel like maybe we should take one of these out. Like, what the fuck's a B tier fruit compared to an A tier, right? I don't... Tiers are weird. How about we just get rid of D? Hey, yeah, okay. This just became matching it to the letter. Yeah. Anyways, you know, let's kind of feel it out. So like, let's start with what Nico considers to be like an S tier fruit. Wait, do they not have peaches on here? Because peaches are fucking S tier. There it is. Peach. That's S tier. Kaboom. Now the peach. I think you're gonna be surprised at how much stone fruit I'm into. I love the fuzz factor. I love the... It goes great in most shakes I make. I could eat a peach for hours. I've made myself sick in the past. I once went to Ralph's and bought like 5 peaches and ate them like on the way home one time. And next stream, grown man matching fruit to letters. Peach. What is that? S, C, D, B, C. None of these start with P. Okay. But yeah, peach is unfuckwithable, in my opinion. My heart goes out to anyone who's like allergic to peach. I actually don't know if you can be allergic to anything, can't you? Speaking of stone fruit, should we just go like from the top? Maybe I shouldn't cherry pick these, and maybe we should just go in order. Green apple. The green apple, man. Granny Smith. Green apple. No, I think green... Man, the older I get, this is hard. Because when I was a little kid, green apple was S tier because... And I kid you not, I'm not fucking making this up. You can ask my mom and my grandma. So, hold on. Let's put this in like the... Well, let's put it back. I gotta tell you about the green apple saga of my life. So when I was a kid, I saw Snow White, the cartoon. And if you remember correctly in there, the witch dips a fucking apple... You see that? Dips it into like that cauldron of poison to poison Snow White, and it comes up and it's got a fucking skull and it's dripping and it's red. Oh, we're talking about raw. Well, because I did mention like making smoothie. Let's say raw fruit and then like smoothie potential. How about, right? Because cooking you can do a lot of stuff. I once made spicy sriracha fried rice and then I fried peaches and threw it in there. Fucking awesome. But we're not going to factor that in. Although the peach is S tier. Seriously, if you don't believe me about like frying up a peach and putting it in something spicy, you're in for a treat. Anyways, so as a kid, I preferred the green apple because I was actually terrified of red apples as a kid. But around age like 13, you know, it was time to put childish things away and start eating red apples more. And I actually like, I think to this day, I think green apples are fantastic, right? But they're a little too like soury sweet for me, and it's a sign of getting older. Because I used to, if you would have talked to me maybe like 10 years ago, would have been S tier. I think it's B tier now. That's fine. You don't need to know the bottom name. You'll see them as I had to do this because otherwise you guys would see a bunch of ads, and I'm not trying to give anyone free fucking ads. So green apple's good in pie. Is that so? That's interesting. So I'm actually not too big on apple pie. So I haven't had a lot of apple pie, but yeah. See, I think it's like a young man thing, you know, like like when you're really young, you're like, yeah, I need that peppy, cracky apple, the green apple. So red apple. So this is pretty vague. Are they talking about like a red delicious here? Green apples are a young man's game. It's true. Not for us old fogies. So a red apple, I guess for the sake of like, because green apples, it's like a spectrum, right? Like there's so many red apples. I think red apple could be S tier because red delicious apples are fucking like I salivate when I bite into them. Um, a Fuji apple's fucking fantastic. A Gala, never knew how to say it properly. I'm American. Um, they always taste, and I mean this in a good way. They taste like dirt, right? But like really good dirt. Like this came out of the Pink Lady too. Thank you. And a honey cream. Okay, yeah, S tier. I don't think I can put it above the peach though. Like I cannot emphasize enough how hard I go on a peach, man. Like I if I ran the world, like everything would be peach flavored. It would kind of be insufferable. Apples are good. Apples are great. Apricot. Yes, exactly. It's not messy, and lest we all forget, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But you know what? That's actually yeah. You still got to go to the dentist because it's quite acidic. Apricots. Apricots are cool. Can we get some genetic engineering going on to make the apricot bigger? Because I think that's what's making it fall short of being an S tier for me. It's great, but it's the size of like a fucking $50. You know what? It's not very big. It's like all seed. That being said, when it's flavored in things, it's always good. I'm literally drinking the apricot Red Bull right now. That's not. I didn't show you the logo. It's not a. Just bleep it out. Red beep. Oh shit! I just hit backward. No. Okay, good. Sorry. I can go backwards and forwards on my mouse. We almost blew the whole thing. Okay. All right, avocado. Apricots are great. There's not much I can say about apricots. Okay, so here's the thing. I am deathly allergic to avocados. I inherited that from my dad. I am terrified of avocados. And I live in California, which is like a place. California is the only place in the world where they don't ask you if you want avocado or like charge you more. I mean, some places do, but like, so if you go to like a taqueria or something, I'm not scared. It will close up my throat and I won't be able to breathe. You know what? Point and laugh at me. I'm still alive. You know what's crazy though too about this is I grew into it. I don't know if some of you know this. You can actually not be allergic to shit when you're a baby and then grow into being allergic to it. It sucks. I used to eat guacamole with my hands apparently when I was a baby. Yeah. So I have to like triple check. I always have to make sure if anything at a sushi restaurant has the word fucking California in it, I immediately know that it's probably full of fucking smashed avocado. Yeah, it's pretty shitty. One time, a friend of mine at a vegan restaurant, he didn't do this on purpose, obviously. It'd be like attempted murder. But he gave me a bite of this like crazy burger he had, and yeah, so that's this is exactly what I was about to say. He gave me a bite of his burger. I didn't realize it had like avocado caked on the top of it. It was a good burger. And like I don't hate the taste of avocado. I've had it when I've accidentally like ingested it. Like my taste buds are like, hey, pretty good. But I'll die. But yeah, I actually took a bite, realized it in the bite, and spat it out. And for the rest of the night, my tongue felt like prickly and numb, and like a bit of like down the shaft of my throat was really hurting. For those of you just joining, we're talking about eating fruit. That one person for whom avocado spicy, yeah, it's spicy, but it's like more like spicy in the way that acid is spicy if you were to drink it. All right, bananas. All right, I think I might lose a little bit of you here. I do not like bananas. I fucking hate them. I think the texture sucks. I think the taste sucks. I think the shape sucks. Okay, you know what? We'll take that back. Shape doesn't suck. But to you fucking avocado eaters out here, sorry, banana eaters. So that's another. You bring up a good point, Hamish. Now I may hate the banana, but it is a foundation of shakes, right? But bottom shelf, yeah. Banana shelf life is very annoying. I thought you said bottom shelf for the bananas annoying. So I just they're fucking disgusting in my opinion. I've only ever had mushy, terrible ones. They turn a shade of disgusting brown mixed with white when they're bad. It's I do not like bananas. Hate it. See, and if the banana flavoring is based on an like an extinct strain, then that's just it's a vintage item. It's like eating an antique store to me. I don't want to eat that. I don't eat antiques. I want new food. D. If it was an F tier, I'd put it in there. I'm not terrified of them because they should be scared of me. Blackberries. Blackberries fucking rock. Not much I can say about blackberries. Other than maybe digestion problems. Like if I okay, so did you ever watch Hey Arnold? And you know how the grandpa would get really sentimental, and then he'd be like, "I tell you what, bad phone, good for." But in Hey Arnold his grandpa would give him some advice and be like, "Hey, I tell you what, short man, never eat raspberries." Then he'd clutch his stomach and like run to the bathroom. Blackberries and raspberries have that effect on me where it's like, oh my god, I gotta shit, right? Like if you eat too many of them, and it's a trap because they're delicious. You know what? I might actually bump them up to S tier. No, I have a really good memory of. This is gonna make me sound like I'm like 79 years old or something, but I once had a really just quite wonderful experience one time in upstate New York, just picking blackberries. So, I was born in 1992. I'm not from like the 40s, but that's it was nice. Yeah, yeah, berries. Like I mean, it's not like bad or anything, but like they. I picked blackberries in upstate New York one time. It was great. It was really nice. I highly recommend. And then we played. I played a little bit of bocce ball afterwards. Black currant. So, I've had alcohol. I was just meeting. I was like 5, 7. Let's see. So this is weird. Black currant, I think I've only ingested as alcohol. Hamish is that's Buckfast, right? So, like, does anyone eat just black currant? Like, so yeah. Whoa, we're not putting it in A tier, that's for sure. I think I'm scared of it. No. Yeah, I don't. So I don't know if I can, in good faith, be like, oh, I've had black currant because I've just drank a bunch of Buckfast and vomited. So I think we're gonna go. I've never had this, but you can have like black currant juice. It's okay. Ribena. Well, Ribena's. I like Ribena. This is weird because this isn't the drink tiers. If we had Ribena here, this would be a completely different story. What's that thing that like old women drink in England or something? That's like Ribena with mint and alcohol. What is that? That was pretty good. I had one of those one time. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna go. I never had this. Otherwise, I can't. I gotta be true. I gotta be true to myself. Blueberries. If this was maybe, if I was doing this maybe, even 5 years ago. See, I think they're overrated too, but I've also come around on them. Like, I don't, and I've gotten into eating them frozen every once in a while. So if you had asked me like 5 years ago, I probably actually would have put them in D, just because I had like some beef with them. But over the years, maybe like during COVID or something, I kind of got into just chewing on frozen ones. So I think I might put them in B. I've had some good ones, but I will say like when you buy the pack, it's like 50% like the worst quality berry you ever had. It's definitely not going above green apple. We are factoring that in, by the way. Like within the tiers, there are tiers. They're fun if you give them a dog. Ooh, wait, why? What does it do? Make them fart? Do they like them? I think B for blueberry. All right. Ooh, cantaloupe. Cantaloupe fucking rocks my socks, dude. I'm a big melon guy. Love melons. Um, there was a summer where all I did was like ride my bike and eat cantaloupe whenever I'd stop on my bike, and I was so in shape. We're never gonna hit there again. I think I gotta. You know what? I think I'd eat more apricots than I would cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is cool. I once heard someone refer to cantaloupe as what I imagine people taste like, and that is the scariest thing anyone's ever told me. Because I don't know why you'd think that. It tastes delicious. I really like that it's bland, but you can like add stuff to it. You can put sauce on there. You can also I don't know, it's just really good. I'm that guy who like loves the side of melons and shit chunks with his breakfast. Coconut. C for coconut. No, I'm gonna put coconut in C tier, and it's not because of the taste. It's because of all the fucking work you gotta do to even eat some of it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to like romanticize my childhood, but when you put it like that, I mean, like, kind of. Like, I grew up in a place called Santa Barbara, so if you Google pictures of that place, like, you're not super wrong. We didn't have tea though. We drank soda. All right. So the coconut really is. It's a laziness factor with me. It's a lot of work. A lot of like, I don't know. I'm not a sculptor. If I wanted to chisel for my food, I'd be a sculptor, right? Um, cherries. That being said, coconut ice cream, fucking amazing. If you ever get those Mexican popsicles that are coconut flavored with the shavings, I also really like coconut chocolate, but it's a C tier for me because it's just cherry seeds. I was about to say cherries fucking rock, dude. Like I love the taste. Cherry things are. Oh wait, that's cranberry. Sorry, cherry. But I think I'm gonna have to put cherries in the C tier, and it's not just because the only things in the C tier right now are just stuff with the letter C. um, yeah. So cherry definitely goes above coconut, but as you say, quality garbage. Um, cherry seeds make them so annoying. I really don't like having to eat my fruit like being a smoker. Like a cherry, you kind of need like your own little ashtray for the seeds, and it's like no. As we mentioned at the earlier, like the apple is a clean, concise fruit. You hold it, you chew it, very little cleanup, and that's what it's really all about. A date. I Okay, so this is weird. Maybe we need a middle thing. I'm actually kind of. I just realized so much of my holdup with fruit is from like watching movies where like, do you remember in Indiana Jones when Gimli goes, he knocks that date out of Indiana Jones's hand. He goes, "Bad dates," and they point at the fucking they point at the dead monkey that ate the dates, and they were trying to kill Indiana Jones. That kind of struck a chord with me. And I'm like, I'm never eating those fucking things. I don't even know, but I have had them, and I don't. I don't like them. Which is funny because my wife like fucking loves dates. One of my best friends also is like a huge date freak. He's a huge date freak. Oh, sorry, we jumped into the D's when I guess cranberry would have been up next. I'm feeling really strong about cranberries right now because we just came off of Thanksgiving, and cranberry sauce is like a staple. Um, like I was just eating. We didn't actually do a turkey this year, we did chicken, but I was making so many chicken and cranberry sandwiches on sweet rolls. Man, it was good. Cranberry juice, incredible. Now I've never actually eaten a hydrated cranberry before. But I gotta imagine they're extremely tart. But okay, so I was gonna put this in A, but I think it's going down to B for one reason, or for two words: wolf spiders. Um, I recently found out that like cranberry swamps, whatever you fucking call them, cranberry areas, they they're like filled to the brim with wolf spiders. If you ever want to like pee your pants in fear, look up a cranberry guy, like one of those like one of those farmers in the overalls and the Wellingtons, and he's like fucking covered like legs up to like his chest, wolf spiders, man. And so I always think like, is there some wolf spider in this cranberry juice I'm drinking? But alas, it's so good that I will put it above. Oh, did you not know that? Yeah, it's really freaky. Yeah, I don't. I still don't. I haven't been on here in a while. I'm not sure what the ad. According to Twitch, I have ads set up to be for the best user experience. I don't know about that. Dragon fruit is next. Dragon fruit is the coolest looking fruit we have on planet Earth. I think we can all agree, right? This looks like something out of Dungeons and Dragons. The name is something out of Dungeons and Dragons, and yet it sucks. It's garbage. The only time it's been good. No, it's real. I don't know. Like, there was a. Did your local grocery store chain ever have like an exotic fruit section where like the Ralphs by my house when I was younger had like a Hawaii section, so they had like star fruit and shit in it. I never got it. Nobody ever bought it. It was like $8 a pound, but like was there for a bit. Dragon fruit was also all the rage with like weird beverages, and I've also had Japanese candy that has like dragon fruit seeds in it, and those seeds are really good. So I think dragon fruit sucks, but I would also put it above probably these two because it's at least like cool looking. The durian fruit. I am terrified to try this. I've only heard stories about. Yeah, what is that like? It's illegal to have them in some countries, and I once watched a video of the LA Beast eating one. Actually, hold on. If we can find that. LA Beast. Let's get you Beast durian. The durian fruit versus oh yeah. This is what we're about to see in this It's a licensed music, LA Beast. Vomit alert. Alright, so if you guys aren't familiar with the LA Beast, this guy's fucking hilarious. This guy puts his body through the ringer to do dumb shit on the internet, and he's been doing it for over a decade.
The stench. I've eaten things like surströmming, which is rotting fish in a can. It smells terrible. I've eaten Limburger cheese before, which smells terrible. But
Limburger
people are
cheese is good.
saying this smells like rotten eggs, garbage dump.
Where's the part where his... Oh,
Those things
there's his
you could
roommate. There's his roommate. God,
never
thank
smell in your
fuck
life.
for the...
So I'm going to go ahead and eat it.
They are.
The shell,
yeah,
I have to say, you know what? It doesn't smell that bad.
I love this most replayed thing.
Well, I guess we'll start at
Eat
this half.
stinky things.
This is what it looks like. There's
highly recommend the video of him eating a 5-pound bag of sugar-free gummy bears. I won't spoil the ending, but let's just say it's explosive.
I guess 4 pods. Kind of looks like a banana. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. Oh boy, that's disgusting.
I just
I need
remember
a fork.
there's no way this is fake because like his roommate is so fucking mad.
All right.
There it is.
Holy shit, man. What is that smell, dude? What are you doing? Can you please record when I'm not here, man? You're gonna piss the neighbors off. That smells like complete shit. Fuck you, man.
Fucking serious?
He's so mad.
Fuck.
This is
Okay, fucking asshole, ladies and gentlemen. That's my fucking roommate. Stuff doesn't smell that bad at all.
what a fucking asshole, dude. This is my roommate. I'm just eating like the stinkiest fruit known to man. What a douche. But yeah, don't do that. Figs. No, I don't like the fig. I do not like the fig. That being said, fig jam bumps it up to C tier for me because you've never had like a burger with jam, fig jam on it, or fig marmalade, I believe is what we call it. Where we put it? I'm gonna put it below these two though because I grew up next to the smell of a fig tree and I did not like it. The lower we go too, this is actually gonna get faster. This entire this entire bottom row here is actually quite foreign to me. Speaking of foreign, I don't think I've ever seen or actually tasted a gooseberry before. At least a black currant, I've like had things it's derived from, but I've technically never had the thing. But yeah, what the fuck is a gooseberry and what does it go in? Actually, hold on. What is gooseberry used in? Gooseberries are often... Sorry, no, you kidding. Oh, no, hold on, we're keeping that. Gooseberries are often added to drinks and desserts as a compote or puree, as well as being made into jams, chutneys, and sauces and savory dishes. How do you eat gooseberries? This guy literally... You can eat them fresh. Well, look at that, they look like tomatoes! That's right. That's right, huh? Yeah, she smells like lilac and gooseberries in The Witcher. That's right. I forgot about that. And I couldn't tell you what they fucking smell like. But they look like cherry tomatoes based on this picture. Yeah, well, doesn't it sound like... It sounds kind of like a Charles Dickens-esque fruit. A gooseberry. Oh, and they went home and had gooseberry pie. I don't... Is that... Not a Charles Dickens. But, ooh, grapefruit. Grapefruit, I'm gonna put in S tier. Oh, that's red grapes. What the fuck are you doing here? Grapefruit. Grapefruit is so fucking good, dude. It's so good for you. I'm so sad about my relationship with grapefruit. I'm on medication where I cannot ingest grapefruit. They specifically say I can't have it because it can like just negate my medication. I'm pretty sure, and I don't want to do that. I don't like being an anxiety guy. So alas, poor grapefruit. I knew you well, but you will be here in S tier. I think I'm gonna put you above red apple. Grapefruit juice is so good, just like freshly squeezed. It's incredible. Having a bowl of grapefruit's great. It's so good for you. Highly recommend. If you aren't like me and can actually ingest grapefruit, go for it, man. Highly recommend it. Red grapes. I love grapes, but you see, I don't like stuff with seeds, and I've only ever had red grapes that have seeds. They're really good on a cheese board. I can't put it in C. It's still grapes at the end of the day. Like, they're still good, but I'd rather not be spitting out seeds every other grape. Put it above cranberry. White grapes. White grapes is a fucking S tier fruit. I could eat these like Hedonist Bot from Futurama. Yeah, I never agreed with the fruit naming thing. Like, white grapes, they're fucking green, dude. Like, everything I said about red grapes applies to white grapes minus the negative, like minus the negatives. But green grapes are so incredible, man. They're like, give me a bowl of green grapes, I'll leave you alone for the rest of the day. I don't know what that means. Okay, kiwi. Kiwi's fucking bomb. So kiwi's great. But it can be much, and there's times. Yeah, strawberry kiwi is a match made in heaven. Kiwi's really good. But I don't know if it's like one of my favorites actually, because I do think it can overstay its welcome on my palate. That being said, I think it's gonna be at the top of A because kiwi is such a good, like, I love how it looks. The hairy skin is kind of weird. It is true. And I don't want to be vulgar. I can't help but feeling I'm fondling some sort of ball sack when I hold a kiwi in my hand. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just weird. It's not what I wanted. I'm just trying to eat a fruit here. It's just like there's a ball sackish quality to kiwi, isn't there? Lemon. This is weird. Who eats a fucking lemon other than that guy from Shelbyville? But it is best smelling. I think something like lemon I gotta put in like the hard C tier, like top of C, because it's just like, it's great, right? But like, I'm not gonna like eat it. No. What am I saying? Lemonade. I almost feel like lemon and lime just got to be like in their own little category off to the side. Like, it's just like, yeah, they're great. Like, they're best friends. What do we do here? This is such an odd. Lemon or lime? What's better? That's a hard question to answer, man. I think. This is actually really stumped. I don't know why I ever. This is an intimidating task I've set myself here. Lemon or lime? So I think just for the sake of my sanity, I'm gonna put him in C tier. And AA, where I come from, C tier is fine. Doesn't mean you're bad at all. It just means like you're totally solid, but there's some things I'd maybe change. I think you can over lemon something. No, yeah, better than figs for sure. Sorry, that was just where I was putting them for the meantime. You put the lime in the coconut and shake it all about. Dare I say, I think the lime goes above lemon for me. Mainly because I don't really drink that often. But when I do, I usually drink a Corona or a Corona Lake beer, and you need a lime in there. And I also like I think I just like the sourness of lime. Did you know, apparently, my dad had this video. He went on like a raw diet a couple years ago, and he he bought these like DVDs of like a seminar of like a guy talking about like fruits or something, and it was this guy talking about like, hey, did you know that limes can do all this stuff? And he's like, hey, little known fact, limes are actually yellow, and I don't understand why the ones I see are green, but apparently like that's an overripe lime or something, or underripe. Hello. Yes, I would be, but yeah, apparently limes are yellow. I don't know. I mean, the guy was having a seminar about fruit. How I know exactly, right? Like I've never seen a non-green lime either. Yeah, I got the beard. I'm giving myself till my birthday in April to grow this baby out. I'm seeing it's go. This is a farthest I've ever taken this bad boy. Lychee. Now you may think, Nico, an unworldly, loudmouthed American. This guy's never had this. The Zing motherfucker. I've actually had it and I fucking love it. It does look like a piece of larva, but I kind of like food that makes me feel like I'm eating an alien. I think I would put it right above cantaloupe and blackberry. It's a little complex flavor, but I'm not gonna lie, lychee boba's good. Lychee flavored things are good, and also I don't know if you've ever been to Yogurt Land, but it's the raw fruit is available as a topping, and it's great. Lychee's really good. Or is it lychee? Or no? Mango. Mango is good. Let's see. Mango go. That's the thing, actually. I don't think I've actually had a good raw mango. Is the thing. But I have had great mango like things. Definitely in one of these three, but where? Remember, this is for me personally. You don't have to agree with this. I think mango goes. Shit, dog. Yeah, and you know, that's probably like the case of why I'm not too big on mangoes, other than if they're like in smoothies. Like a I've had mango orange smoothies a lot in my life, and they're fucking good. So, and I almost want to put it at the top of B tier, just because it feels more right to me personally, just from personal experience. Like, you know, I'm willing to bet maybe I've just never had a good mango, because I agree. Like, I don't think I've ever had a good mango, like holding in my hand or eating it with a spoon. But it's critical to a lot of shakes I like, or smoothies I like. Nectarine, the poor man's peach, as I like to call it. Okay, see, this is why I know. You never listen to a seminar of a guy who calls himself like a fruit guru. That being said, this is some sort of fruit seminar. I mean, he was like a raw food expert. Those guys are kind of like gnarly, weird hippie guys that have crazy thoughts, so I'm willing to bet he was wrong about limes not being green. What a weird tip to throw into your seminar. So the nectarine, it's like the lesser version of the peach, right? But it's got so much in common with it, and it's just as good. It's got that smooth texture. You chop up a nectarine, you put it in some like Cheerios or some milk. Whew, so fucking good. Nectarines and peaches are, you know, two sides of the same coin for me. I'm a stone fruit nut. What can I say? Orange. I mean, shit, dog. It's an orange. Who doesn't like oranges, right? That's like. Now I've got to decide between apples and oranges. I think I'm an orange guy. No. You know what? I think I'm an apple guy. I think apple juice is slightly better than orange juice. That's really what it comes down to with these two, huh? The juice. Actually, all 6 of these in the S tier are like some of the best juices you could ever get. Not a lot to say about the orange that hasn't been said by history. You know, it's like it's the best. It's in like everything. I have never had a papaya. I've been to Gray's Papaya, but that is where you get hot dogs from in New York. So yeah, and I also remember in Seinfeld when I said, I'm not even kidding. I wasn't even talking about wine. I was literally just talking about grape juice. Yeah, I've never had a papaya, but I do like in Seinfeld when Kramer says, I don't know what's going on with the papayas. And he says, papaya funny. Passion fruit. Passion fruit is something that I would actually say is a little overrated. I'd say it's a little overrated, to be honest. The fruit itself is good, but it's like eating pomegranate, but like I feel like I shouldn't be eating the seeds. That makes any sense? I think I'll put it above fig in the C tier. I actually really like how sour it is, and I've really liked candy flavored by passion fruit, but the thing itself, it leaves a lot to be desired. Pear. I feel like a pear is like a bad apple. That being said, pear flavored things really good. I've never had a pear. I've eaten a pear like an apple quite a few times. I have a friend who eats them like that only. I don't like it, but I've had like cooked pears with like meat dishes before. It's actually really good. I think I'll put it above passion fruit. A persimmon. Persimmons are fucking gross. It's like all right. I know a tomato is a fruit, but a persimmon feels like a tomato trying to like sneak into the fruits, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like yes, the tomato's a fruit, but come on. Come the fuck. It's not, right? Yeah, the texture of pear is fucking weird, isn't it? You know what a pear is like? Fuck. I think you just convinced me to knock pear down to D. Pear texture is like an apple with the texture of a banana in there for me or something. So you know what? High D. Persimmon. I fucking hate them. It really is like, it's like the tomato's like, all right, I'm not welcome here as a fruit. Like clearly nobody likes me as a fruit, even though on paper, technically, I'm a fruit. So I'm gonna have to like, you ever see the movie Joanna Man? It's like that, but like with a tomato pretending to be some sort of other fruit. I don't know. Persimmon, not good. Let's put it above dates. Something about dates I don't like. Pineapple, hard A tier, right in the middle. Pineapple's great. It belongs on a pizza as well. I will always stand firm on that. I don't care what you think. It's fucking bomb on a pizza. You want to be a baby? Yeah, it doesn't belong. It's too sweet. It's fine. But you're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. It's so good. Pear. Oh, sorry, plum. What am I doing? Plum. So, the elementary school I went to, Peabody, in Santa Barbara, we had plum trees all outside, like around the school. I don't know if the school planted them or if that was just the neighborhood, but yeah, dog, plums are great. You know what's funny is I don't think I've ever had. Oh yeah, pineapple on pizza for life. I'm not sure about this type of plum. I don't know if I've ever had this plum. I've had a soda based on this type of plum where it's like purple and yellow in the middle. All the plums I've ever had in my life have been like dark red, purplish pink, and then when you bite into them, they're really red on the inside. Not that I'm like, you know, I'm sure they taste really similar, but if you've never had like a plum wine or a plum soda, fucking bomb. It's really good. They're really nice. It's a tartness I appreciate that I haven't grown out of. Too many ads. Let's see. Plum. I think we're doing plum. I don't think I like plums more than I like apricot. Pomegranate. Now the pomegranate is interesting. Does eating a pomegranate, like, this is a weird one because you only eat the seeds, right? I think, if my mom was making this list, this would be so much, like she'd probably put them right up here because my mom, I think, eats like 10 pounds of pomegranate seeds every week. Loves them in Greek yogurt. But, for me personally, I'm feeling nice today. I'm gonna put them in low A. I do think you can kind of get stuck in like a kind of what was the word? Like a loop, a trance of just mindlessly eating. Oh no, Dylan, you can't come in and comment on the mango when you didn't even hear. We were talking about how most people don't like mangoes because they never had a good mango. I've never had a fucking good mango. I've had good stuff with mango in it, but I've never had a good raw mango. Impossible. Pomelo. I've never had this. I don't even know what it is. What the fuck's a pomelo? Look it up. It's a non-hybrid citrus fruit from the family of Rutaceae. It's the largest citrus fruit. Well, that's something. It's the principal ancestor to the grapefruit. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a try sometime. Raspberries. They're squeaking in right behind blueberries. As we mentioned earlier, if you've ever seen Hey Arnold, the grandpa always comments on how you should never eat raspberries. I'm allergic to avocado. That's why I'm terrified of them. God tier appetizer. What pomegranate? Wait, what are you talking about? Which are you talking about? Pomegranates? Pomegranates are good. They're really good in a salad. Red currant. There's more of them? There's more currants? I've never had red currant. Uh-oh, we're getting to the part where I like haven't had a lot of this shit. I've never had star fruit. I've held a star fruit. I guess I never had this. We should start ranking of like, would I try it more, right? Like, I'll try gooseberry. I'll try star fruit too. Star fruit and dragon fruit really do seem like they fell out of a Mario game. I don't know if I'd have black currant like alone. There's something about papayas that doesn't thrill me. Strawberry, that is, I think, one of the only fruits that I would put above peach. Oh shit, we're getting to the good stuff now. A lot of these are just no brainer. Like, I've never met someone who goes, I don't like strawberries. Have you? Like, you can have like diabetes, like gnarly diabetes, and you can just eat all the strawberries you want. That's so cool for people who are diabetic, because it's like, all right, you can't have candy ever again. Excuse me, you've got nature's candy. It's called the strawberry. Tangerine. Another fucking S tier. Gonna put it right above grapefruit. Tangerines rule. Seedless tangerines rule even harder. Tangerines are so good, and the juice is so good that any beefs I've had, because I put a lot of stuff lower because of the seed quality, like having seeds in them, like making it kind of a shittier experience overall. I'm gonna say, but tangerines are so good that like I don't care about the seeds, even if there's one in there. Speaking of not caring about the seeds, watermelon boy, chunk, right above tangerine in the S tier. Watermelons are so good. I don't give a shit what you say. There's a weird group of people out there in the world that are like anti-watermelon. They say it has no taste. That's crazy. I don't agree. Watermelon's great. I highly recommend watermelon. If you haven't had watermelon, what's wrong with you? That's what I'm gonna say. Honeydew. Honeydew falls into the complex melon area, where it's gonna be an A. And I put it above the cantaloupe because, at the end of the day, I think I do lean more on the side of having a sweet tooth. The cantaloupe, like in a sweet off, honeydew and cantaloupe, it's in the name, honeydew. It is like dew from a honey. Now, this isn't an option on here, but I wonder. So the actual best melon from like these melons, in my opinion, is called a yellow honeydew. And it's when somebody breeds a cantaloupe and a honeydew together, and I kid you not, it's the best thing I've ever had. It's really cool. It looks like a honeydew on the outside, and you crack it open, and it's like bright orange, like cracking open a pod filled with gold. Highly recommend it. But alas, that's not on here, so they're gonna be an A, holding down the fort, keeping those berries at bay. Asian pear. Now that just looks like an apple to me, but again, I've never had it, so I don't know. I'm not too keen on pears. Although I'm feeling a little bit of regret about putting pear in D. Nah, but we'll come back to you, pear. The pear is the most like, I don't know where to put you, pear, because there's a lot wrong with you, but you've done some good things. Oh, a guava, dude. Great. So I'm gonna put guava just above pomegranate because guavas are delicious. Guava juice is delicious, but this falls into the mango problem. It's hard to find a good guava these days, I guess. Yeah, I love everything they do. with it. But I've rarely like eaten a guava and had it be amazing. That being said, it's still so delicious, even when it's not at its best. Blood orange. Now you'd think I'm a big fan of the blood orange. The orange is an S tier, but the blood orange is like, hey, what if we took all the likability out of the orange? We made it look gory and violent. And it tastes really bitter. And what I think you'd get is it right here. Yeah, I think it's a little too bitter for its own good. You've ever had the Izzy? You ever have an Izzy? The fancy healthy people soda that you usually can buy really expensive at a museum or something. The blood orange Izzy is good, but yeah, a custard apple. There's no way this wasn't just invented by the English as some sort of propaganda. I don't believe that exists. A ground cherry. The fuck is a ground cherry? These are just made up. These are just made up at the end. What does ground cherry taste like? It sounds like slang for something not nice. Sometimes called Cape gooseberries, winter cherries, or husk tomatoes. I'm afraid of that. After that, I don't know, man. Kumquat. The kumquat is fucking garbage. It's the mirage of the fruit orchard. You see a kumquat tree, and you go and you're like, dude, this is gonna be. Oh, what are those, apricots? And you get closer, and it's fucking kumquats. And need I say more about that fucking name? Mulberries. I actually didn't know this was a real. Well, oh wait, no. Is that Marionberry? Mulberry's a street in like a Dr. Seuss book. Remember in high school, there was a meme making the rounds on Facebook about people injecting blood with AIDS into oranges next to pictures of blood. I can safely say I've never heard of that meme. What the fuck? What kind of meme is that? That's horrible. It's terrifying. Just for that, the blood orange is going down past passion fruit. God damn. I don't think I ever saw that meme. The idea of that is, it sounds very high school. I will say, it sounds very much like what I would have thought was like the funniest meme ever in high school. Mulberries. I don't think I can say I've ever had them, but they look a lot like blackberries, so I think I gotta put them up high for like the. Yeah, in case you're wondering the ordering of I've never had this, the ones at the top are like the ones I'm more open to trying, I guess, than the others. Custard apples creeps me out. That shouldn't be a thing that's combined, and it looks weird. And it looks like it has like a disease. Raisins. Oh, dude. Nah. Also, why are raisins on here? That's so weird. Isn't that weird? Is a raisin... Hold on. Okay, we gotta get it. Is a raisin the... Does a raisin just mean a grape? Or is a raisin anything that's... A raisin is a dried grape. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, like, I actually really like craisins, like cranberry raisins, and I really like goji berries that are, like, raisinified. But raisins, like raisins, like we talking about the raisins you find in cookies? I mean, I hate to be a child about this, but, like, fuck raisins. But I'd also have a raisin, like, over all of these on the D tier, except for a pear. Is that fair? Can I do that? Is that fair with everybody? I think that's okay. Jackfruit. Jackfruit, when I was vegan, back when everybody was vegan. Imagine, if you will, an era where everyone had triangle teeth. Everyone was vegan. Everyone was getting freaky deaky. Well, when we were doing that back in the 60s, jackfruit was what you did, what you put in vegan tacos. You'd shred it up, and it could emulate, like, chicken really well, actually, if you spiced it right, or beef. Had a really cool texture. It kind of reminded me of eating bamboo leaves. But you know what? It was there for me when I had the meat cravings. Because, you know, just so someone's vegan doesn't mean they don't like the taste of meat, right? Like, that's not why people go vegan a lot of the time. usually it's like a it's like, you know, because they feel strongly about like animal cruelty in the way that it's made, or they don't, you know, want to support those, you know, the big industry. But a lot of vegans are like, you know, they were actually being honest with you, they probably like the taste of a lot of meat. It's good. We're programmed to. But this emulates it really well. So I think I'm gonna put it at low B because outside of the let's put it at like, put it right in between the lemon and lime, because a lemon and lime on some jackfruit tacos, that's a good time. But yeah, jackfruit tacos are good, like to the point where I'm not vegan anymore. I guess I'd call myself like a pescat. No, well, I just eat like all of the non-red meat now. I have bacon from time to time. Look, I don't know what I am. I just like, I try to do good eating wise. But even so, I still sometimes I'm like, I could go for a jackfruit. Mangosteen. I've never had it for real, but it kind of looks like some weird like offshoot of the lychee berry. I think mangosteen is interesting. I know I've had it in like energy drinks, and it's always like added as an ingredient in things, but I couldn't tell you like where the taste was. But I'm interested. I think I'd try it. Rambutan, never tried it. Never tried it. It looks suspiciously like our friend the lychee, doesn't it? Looks kind of cool. I actually like the lychee, so I think I'll put it above starfruit. Sour cherries. I didn't actually know this was like a thing compared to what do they mean, like a black cherry? Is that what that is? Is that the fabled buck cherry? Either way. When it comes to cherries. No, sour cherry is low B. I think sour is slightly better for, like, in my opinion, for most things. And white currant, again, I don't. Black, red, and white currants. I don't know about these currants. Also, that looks the grossest. Doesn't that look like some sort of like fish bug egg? Well, shit, everybody. We knocked that out in an hour. Yeah, I thought there'd you know, I thought that would be a little harder. Let's we zoom in. Yes, we can. Let's zoom in a little bit. Take it all in. All right. So here's our final tally, I think. So I don't know if it cut anything, but let's just go over it. This feels like the end of game of the year when we do like. And just to recap, in the S tier we have, starting from the bottom to the top, white grapes, orange, red apple, grapefruit, tangerine, watermelon, nectarine, peach, and of course, the greatest fruit of all, the strawberry. Coming in the A tier, starting us off, we got the pomegranate, the guava, the raspberry, the blackberry, the cantaloupe, the honeydew, the lychee, the pineapple, the plum, the apricot, and of course, the king of the A tier, the kiwi. Going down to the second smallest tier we've got is the B tier. Coming in first, we got sour cherry, followed by blueberry, cranberry, and the top three of B, red grapes, green apples, and the mango. Controversial king of the B's there, but would you rather be king of the B's or the last of the A's? We'll never know. Coming in at C tier, fig. Barely scraping by, getting out of the D tier, barely. That fig should be fucking lucky he's in C. And we've got blood orange. Passion fruit, we got the lemon. The meat replacer himself, jackfruit. In the top three for C, the lime, the coconut, and the cherry. That sounds like a bomb drink, those three. Yeah, cherry, king of the seas. Then in the D tier, these are, I don't like these. The worst of the worst, the kumquat, followed by the date, the persimmon, the banana, the dragon fruit, raisins, and the best of the worst. Yeah, when you view it like that, it really makes sense. Yeah, I think it's the pear. The pear is the best of the worst. And now listing off the top three. You know what? We're not even gonna, like, the ones I haven't had, let's not mention them. Let's do the top three ones I would like to try that I've never had. The top three: a pomelo, a star fruit, and a rambutan. I think yeah, I think those are interesting enough to give a shot. Then of course I'm terrified of the avocado. That's the number one because that can kill me. Second place for that, durian, because it smells awful and it just looks gross. And the ground cherry, which when I looked it up just now, it couldn't decide if it was like a gooseberry, a tomato, or a cherry. So I don't like that. I fucking hate tomatoes. So get out of here. But yeah, everyone, I think that's the final word on fruit. I really do. And yeah, you know, that's the reason I was gone so long. I was just really thinking about what exactly is my favorite fruit. How would I rank them? And it was time to come back. Yeah. Hi. This was a long-winded way of me saying, hey, I'm gonna be back. Gonna try to stream more again. And I forgot who was complaining about the ads, but hey, I literally haven't been on here in like a month and a half, 2 months. Yeah, I haven't like messed with anything in a while, but I'm gonna work on those ads because I think I just have it on default and I keep forgetting to change it. Also, you could always just click away and look at your phone for like 30 seconds. I don't know. Let the ads play. No, I'm joking. I will never link car you. You do what you want. We're all friends here. Guys, I'm gonna save that. And we will post this on the does anyone fucking go on Twitter anymore? Anyone go on Twitter? I don't think anyone goes on Twitter. Like, I don't. It's such a weird website now. Anybody go on Threads? Where's your Threads? It's just kind of sus. Oh god, did I just say sus? It is though. It is. I think we're gonna call it here. Off in a nice hour. Look for the VOD very soon. And hey, thanks for sticking around, hearing what I have to say about fruit. It's yeah, here's the world. Yeah, no, pineapple on pizza. Never let someone make you feel bad about liking pineapple on pizza. You can always hit them with the, I guess your palate is just not as refined as mine, and then you smile, and then, you know, they'll hate you. And you will kind of be a smug jerk, but everyone knows you're right. So, on that note, I'm gonna say bye. And, hope you have a good rest of your week. Happy Monday. Hope you have a good rest of your Monday. It's the worst of the days, isn't it? So that means all the other days are gonna be good. And, yeah, that's something to look forward to. Later, dudes. How do I stop streaming? It's been too long. I forgot how all this works. How do I...